What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to show you how to use the master slave function with your RockWedge LED par lights. So we're going to start by turning both lights on, then we're going to want to set them to the same DMX code using the wireless DMX code button. So we'll do that first on whichever light we want to use as our master light, so in this case we'll go with this one here. And then we'll set the DMX code to whichever color we want to use. So for today we'll go with red. And then we're going to do the same exact thing on our slave light here. So now you'll know they're synced up when the master light flashes red and the slave light flashes green. After that we can take the wireless remote to set our master light to a static color, and you'll see the slave light matches up. Now while we're in master slave mode, we can set the lights to any color or any mode by using the menu button on the master light, or we can do the same thing with the wireless remote control. So with the wireless remote, you can see I can set the lights to the static colors of red, green, blue, white, amber, or ultraviolet, as well as a variety of different mixed colors that you can select within this box here. We can also use the remote control to set the lights into different modes such as auto, strobe, fade, as well as whatever sound mode you last had your light set at. So in this case we have it set to sound mode 1. Now sometimes if you use the remote and point it to the slave light to change color, it will only change the color of your slave light, which will throw your lights out of sync. So to avoid this, we recommend turning off the infrared control on all of your slave lights. This way you won't have to worry about throwing your lights out of sync while using the master slave function. We can also use the up and down buttons on the remote to change the speed of whichever mode we're in, and we can also use the remote to turn our lights off or back on. Now in case you didn't want to do this wirelessly, you can also connect your lights to each other through a DMX cable. So for this setup, we'll take the male end of our DMX cable and plug it into the DMX out of our master light. Then we'll plug the other end into the DMX in of our slave light. And if you want to connect more lights to your setup, you would just continue this process through your chain of lights. So now if I set my lights to a static color, you'll see that the LEDs come through both lights. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to use the master slave function with your RockWedge LED par lights. But of course if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.